Hi, friends. Well, I've been wanting to come outside on a windy day, and our house is at 1,600 feet, and the wind was blowing pretty well, like 14, 15 miles an hour sustained, and it's really picked up. And I'm on top of a hill nearby, so I'm at like 1,900 feet right now, and the microphone's about an arm length away from me, and my arms aren't that long. And what I want to do is see how a whistle plays. I've got the Susato High D, and this is a pretty loud whistle. I don't play it inside much. It's a polymer whistle, so it's a little cool today, and the polymer won't be impacted by the cool or too impacted by the sunshine, so that's good. And if it looks like my phone's waving around on the tripod, that's cause it is. So I'm gonna play a couple tunes. I'm gonna try, well, first the scale, then the Ash Grove, and maybe the Blackthorn Stick as well, depending upon how the wind's going. So I'm thinking, if it was like 14 miles an hour at my house, I'm on top of a hill. As you can see, I've got some of the smaller mountains behind me, around that one over my left shoulder there, that looks like my right maybe, is like around 3,200 feet-ish, and so we're below that. There's a nice breeze coming up over the hill, and so I wanted to try playing outside, and I found a nice day. So the High D, it's a Susato, is a really louder whistle, and so if it's going to be impacted by the wind, then that would really hurt a lot of other softer whistles. So let me try a scale, and the wind's going in and out of being really heavy. Now this has got a strong tone, and some of the tone was actually breaking because the wind picked up. Let me try that. So, I don't know, maybe gusts of, oh, I'm losing my phone. Maybe gusts, low 20s, and we just had one, and it really kind of took the tone out of my whistle based on the air, both hitting the tone hole and hitting the finger holes. Let me say hi to some folks. Hey, how are you guys? Excellent, thanks. Have a great walk. Like your dogs, they're pretty. So this hilltop is has a couple of bike trails and walking trails. So it's nice to see folks enjoying the day. The wind's dialed back a bit, so let me try the Ash Grove. What's funny is, through the whole song, Now the wind picks up. All right, let me. Down back to anyway. So I am noticing that the Susato is impacted. This is a loud, fairly powerful whistle, and it's being bothered by, I don't know, the sustained wind, 14 miles an hour. Maybe most of the gusts are maybe up to 20. It's not real strong. Only once did it try and blow my phone over. So let me play just a little bit more, and I'm going to pause for a minute and wait for the wind to get stronger. Aha! The wind is stronger. Try a bit of the Blackthorn Stick. It's interesting. It may not have seemed to impacted, but I was really feeling it. I was having to push harder than I normally would, because you can fight the wind. It's better if I turn away, if I turn into it, like I'm standing. There's a flag above me and it's furled pretty straight. The lower notes are the ones that are impacted more than the higher notes, and I find that pretty interesting. And it might be because you've got to push harder on those higher notes. Wind's died back down. I don't see the trees moving, so I'll just play around a little bit and see if I can get the wind back. Or maybe I'll stop the video and wait for another gust and then come back. Okay, the wind's better. I'm just gonna play a bit. I'm having a hard time playing the low D, and the wind's not horribly strong. If I turn into the wind, I just lose that low E. Wind's picking up. The first octave is the worst. I think if you're playing faster, you might not. I don't know if you could hear that. I was playing the G. The G's just not sustainable. If I try and pressure it in, and then I blow it out of tune, because I'm having to blow so hard to get the note. And we're really talking wind probably around 20 miles an hour. So if I go into the second octave that I really have to push, then I think the wind would have to be stronger to fight me. But this first octave is just a mess. Yeah, the note's just not sustaining. Anyway, here we are, another experiment with playing the whistle in the wind. I did not bring a low D whistle with me because I knew that if the Susato was impacted by the wind, that it would have really done a number on a low whistle where the tone hole's bigger, where the note holes are bigger, and you've got to push a little more air through it. So, so that's good. So This is the situation where I guess I'm saying if you've got wind around 20-ish miles an hour or so, it's just going to destroy the tone, especially in that first octave. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. I'm glad to find some more wind. Hey, how are you today? Excellent. Hope you have a great walk. Another fun passerby. Anyway, my friends, I hope this is helpful and instructive for us about playing in the wind. All right, now the wind's as hard as it's been. But I don't need to play again because you know the outcome, right? Anyway, until next time, this is Scott Shade. Happy whistling, friends.